based on how they feel, based on their mood for the day, it determines if they're going to stick to the plan, stick to what they had planned on doing, you know what I'm saying? So there's such a thing called like a soft list and a hard list. And so, and my husband taught me this. And so I want to say you cannot allow your mood to determine if you're going to stick to the plan. You need to stick to the plan. And the plan is we are going to build confidence. And let me tell you something. You're going to need confidence built in this season. For the next actually 3 to 4 years, you're going to need it because there are things that's going to happen and things that are going to be put in place that's going to tell you out of the spirit of fear, I'm not going to be able to do this. And you're going to have to gain some confidence to gain progress. Okay. And so you're not going to allow your mood, whatever mood you're in, you're not going to allow it to dictate if you're going to do the thing or not. You're going to stay on course. You're going to stay on the path, right? You're going to stay on it. You're going to stay focused and you're going to stick to the plan. You're going to stick to the plan. And so I want to encourage you today. And I'm going to encourage you with a few things on how can I just recognize the mood I'm in today, but not allowing the mood to determine my day. Because I have to stick to the plan. I can't deviate from it. I'm on a time crunch. I'm on a sensitive time crunch of success. And whatever it is, it could be relationship, it could be career, it could be finances or financial status or class, right? You're on a time crunch in a few things in life and you're saying, I cannot deviate from the plans. I got to stick to it. I got to stick to where I am progressively moving forward to my goal. Okay? And the goal is part of or the system that I've created to accomplish that dream, to accomplish what's going to change my life. Okay? And so today I want to give some points that will help you stay on the course, stay on the path. Okay? What's the difference between people that are confident and the people that lack confidence? And I'll tell you that. One of the things is they decide no matter what happens, I'm not going to stop. I'm going to keep going. Okay, even if today I didn't make much progress, I made a little bit of progress, I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep doing this. And so I'll end the day, which is one of the things that God gave me years ago. When I would just like toil and toil and toil in my business, I would hear God say, end the day, you did well. You did. You made progress, more progress than you realize. And so you're probably a little burnt out, probably a little tired. So let's do this. Let's go ahead and end the day and let's start fresh tomorrow. And so that's one of the things you're going to have to do. You're going to have to recognize, you know what? I did all I could do today. I'm going to end the day and I'm going to move forward. I'm going to get some rest. And I'm going to start fresh tomorrow. And so decide when you've given your all that day. Say, okay, I've given my all today. And you know what? Love yourself for it. Love yourself, enjoy, listen, celebrate yourself, acknowledge it, give yourself a pat on the back and say, I did the doggone thing today and I'm tired. I'm at the end of the day. Let me go ahead and get some rest. I'll end the day and I'll start fresh the next day. All right. Another thing that you want to do is you want to get rest. When you have goals, sometimes you can work yourself so exhausted that now you're fumbling the ball with that goal. You're fumbling the ball with what you're trying to accomplish. And it's because you're tired. And so your body is willing to work with you. Your mind, by the way, your mind and your body is just two different things. It's like the mind doesn't age, right? And the mind sometimes doesn't get tired as quick as the body. But you need both of them to work for you. So you're going to recognize when the body is tired or when the mind is tired or if they're both tired, and you're going to get the proper rest. Some people say, well, very successful people, they get up 5 o'clock in the morning. And that is for some people. But a lot of people that are very creative, sometimes their creativity doesn't start until later on in the day, or it's the nighttime that they have the most creativity. But whatever time it is for you, you need to decide when you're not doing the thing, you need to decide to get some rest. Get some rest. Let the mind rest. Let the body rest. Let the soul rest. Let it rejuvenate, right? Let it regenerate. Let it rejuvenate itself. Get up fresh the next day and then continue on with the plan. And remember, those that have confidence will not allow their mood to not stick to the plan. Because, yeah, some mornings, some days you get up and you're just like, I don't feel like it today. Don't do that. Acknowledge you don't feel like it, but decide that's not an option. To not do it is not an option. To not continue to build is not an option. It's not an option. I got to keep doing it, and I got to stick to what I say I'm going to do. Here's a few other things that I would say in terms of confidence and to something that you're going to need for the next 3 to 4 years. There are going to be some things that are going to come out into the world, some things that are going to be established, some systems that are going to be established. It's going to tell you that you can't do something. And you have to have enough confidence to say, well, first of all, I determine what I can do and what I can't do. It's not an external thing that determines what I can and cannot do. It is an internal thing. And when you work on the internal, the inside, then the outside could never dictate to you what you can do and what you can't do. Because we were designed to be able to succeed confidently in anything that we decide to do. We were designed that way. God didn't make a mistake. Okay. And so this is the year that you're going to have to work on building confidence. And we know that when building confidence, one of the key principles is loving principles. You have to love principles. Okay. For without principles, you can't create systems. And systems actually help you execute daily to accomplish or achieve your goal. Okay. And so you're going to now think, okay, I got to stick to my principles. I got to stick to my principles and building this confidence. Because let's think about it. If you lack confidence, one of the reasons why, or the main reason, is because you failed yourself too many times, or you haven't been a person of your word. And so to say you're going to do something, you don't do it, automatically the mind is thinking, I failed. And so this is a time where you're going to decide, I'm not going to make a promise to myself and not fulfill it. And so that promise may take 24 hours to do. It may take 3 or 4 days to do. That's okay. Just fulfill what you said you're going to do. The more you do that, the more confidence you will have. And you'll build unstoppable confidence. And you're going to need that in the days to come. You're going to need it in the months to come. You're going to need it in the years to come. You're going to need it. You're going to need it to finish out school. You're going to need it. You're going to need this confidence to step into a new position or even apply for it. You're going to need it. You're going to need the confidence to walk away from a job and start a business. You're going to need the confidence to maybe go on to a new job to start a business. That you learn from this company so that you can start your own company. You're going to need that. So I've been married. We've known each other for 10 years, been married for 8 years. And one of the things my husband says to me, and women, you want to hear this, men too. Most men know what woman has confidence and what woman does not have confidence. It's the way we walk. It's the way we carry ourselves. Our walk can actually tell you or tell someone if you have confidence or not. The way we sit, the way we speak. Do you know even a tone can even determine or communicate to someone if you have confidence or not? And so there's so many varieties when it comes to confidence that we have to work on. But you're gonna get confidence. And if you do many of these principles and you stick to it, stick to the plan, I'm telling you, by the end of the year, you're going to find yourself walking in great confidence. No one is successful without confidence. No one goes to the Olympics without confidence. No one speaks before a crowd of thousands of people without having built or worked on confidence. No one goes into surgery, a doctor, without having established confidence. Confidence is needed in every area of life, every area of life. And so don't think confidence is just, well, I don't need confidence. You do. To drive, you need confidence. When I first started driving, I didn't have confidence. So my grandfather said, okay, I'm going to ride with you on the highway, which once you get on the highway, that's where your confidence is really going to be established, right? And so he took me on the highway and we rode, it was a distance of like an hour away. And during that time, he was just coaching me. And as he coached me, I became very confident in driving. Confidence is the key to a successful marriage. It is a key. And you may say, well, how is it a key to successful marriage? It's the key to successful marriage in the sense of I have confidence that no matter what happens, it doesn't matter what we go through, we're not going to give up. We're not going to stop. We're not going to throw in the towel. I'm confident that we'll get over the hurdles, we'll get over the struggles, we'll get over the challenges together. Whatever you look to succeed in, you're going to need confidence. And I believe that there is such a time and a season where heaven meets you pertaining to developing and building you up in confidence. There is a season and a time. The Bible says this, there's a time and season under the sun. And so the confidence that you're going to need, I believe this is the time and the season that grace is going to rest upon you to be able to do it. Some of you all need the confidence to walk out of poverty. Do you know you need confidence to walk out of poverty? If all you have known is lack, if all you have known is, oh, I'm always, we've always been in need. We've always we've never had enough. We've always been in almost had enough or almost placed, where I almost had it or I almost accomplished it or I almost got that job or I almost got that position or I almost was accepted into, a program. Um, and so with that, it kind of shapes the mindset and the mentality. And having confidence is actually a mentality that you have to develop first. So I'm going to do some short decrees today as I'm ending on you having confidence because many of you guys are going to need confidence to increase your salary, to increase your economical status, to increase your financial class, all right? Your financial status. You're going to need confidence to do it because it doesn't just appear. You have to put in the work. You have to put in the work. And you're going to put in the work this year. You're going to put in the work. Now, I like to live off of the Hebrew calendar. That's the prophetic calendar. The Gregorian calendar, it starts in January. But the Hebrew calendar, or God's calendar, it starts in September during the time of Rosh Hashanah. So we're going to get ready for the new year. In getting ready in preparation for the new year, we are going to build confidence. This is your goal. Everything else that you're doing to have a better life, good. Like really, really good. That's good. Here's the thing. If you, here's the thing. If you are looking to succeed in that thing, you're going to need confidence. You are. You're going to need confidence. All right. So I'm going to do some declarations on confidence for you, but this is actually going to be about money. That you're going to come out of a lack of confidence when it comes to your financial status. You're going to come out the lack of confidence when it comes to your economical status. You're going to come into confidence, mental confidence to walk out of certain things. And so this is my declaration over your day today, that you're going to have the confidence to come out of a place of borrowing all the time. All right. You're going to have the confidence to not have to have someone else always your source. I declare that you're going to have the confidence to walk out of the curse of never enough. That in this year, you're going to walk out of the lack of confidence and into having confidence to walk out of the curse of never enough. All right. That's like having a misfortune of never having enough. You're going to have the confidence to walk out of having a cursed foot. What is a cursed foot? The Bible says that the footsteps of a righteous man are ordered by God. A cursed foot is that everywhere you go, that you're not blessed, you're not favored, you're not received. You're going to come out of a lack of confidence in a cursed foot, and you're going to have the confidence to come out of that. You're going to have the confidence to come out of deprivation, right? Deprivation is a person suffering from something being taken away from them. You're going to have the confidence to walk out of deprivation, and that you're going to have the confidence to walk out of destitution, because that's coming to an end. As you change your mindset and decide, I'm going to be a very confident person, because as I'm a confident person, I'm going to have the confidence to do whatever it is I set my mind to do. I decree that you going to have confidence to come out of failure, right? You're going to have the confidence to come out of a lack of success. I declare that you're going to have confidence to come out of hardship in this new season and this new time. You're going to have the confidence to come out of insufficiency. You're going to be confident to know that you have sufficiency and you are adequate. And if you are not, you're going to be confident in mastering whatever that thing you need to master so that you can be adequate in it. You're going to have the confidence to come out of neediness, always in need, right? You're going to come out of the nothing mentality. What's a nothing mentality? A nothing mentality is a person that's accustomed to absolutely having nothing. So you're going to come out of the lack of confidence. You're going to now step into a confidence of knowing I will have everything I need as I'm coming out of a lack of nothing. I decree you're coming out of you're going to have the confidence. This is what I'm hearing now, the confidence of coming out of penniless. You know, our community talks about, being penniless, right? You're going to have the confidence to come out of being penniless. You're going to have the confidence of coming out of the piss poor mentality. Yeah, I said that. You're going to have the confidence of coming out of scarcity. You're going to have the confidence of coming out of want. This is a time and a season that a grace is going to rest upon you to come out of the lack and deprivation that you've been in. The very thing that you need to accomplish, you're going to accomplish it. And you're going to accomplish it before the year is out. So I want to encourage you, make some decisions. Don't let your mood cause you to deviate from the plan. Stick to it, stick with it, and confidence will help you succeed in everything you endeavor to do. All right, family. I am your epic coach, Dr. April P. Wealth, and this is the School of Confidence.